Okay, come give me here an autism blog on me and my other friend with autism. I just wanted to say thank you for my parents for loving me and watching out for me when I was a kid. I brought that over as an adult, and I now advocate for myself and my other peers and my other people that are autistic, on the spectrum, neurodivergent, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. But each person, individual, is different. It's just the same word, but some of it's too hard to say. All right, I'm gonna say, I like to say thank you for my friend, David James, his parents, for watching out for him and always caring for him, even they didn't know that it was autism at that time. He was diagnosed with autism 14 years ago, but his family, like his sister named Kathy, who's my friend, and David's my friend, and she always knew he had autism. But I'm glad that his other siblings always knew and always loved him for him being him, which means a lot to an autistic individual. And I know for David James, he's older than me, so and he had him growing up with autism was a lot harder because the world didn't understand as much as they did when I grew up. So, yeah. And, yeah, like when David James was younger, I heard from stories that he used to do the same stuff I did, like make models, build Lego stuff. But then when he turned 13, he stopped from being picked on at school. I was picked on at school too. When I was 13, I did try to make models, but it was kind of difficult because I was always being picked on back then. But teenage years always are difficult years, you know. Even for a neurotypical, but on the spectrum it's even worse. But today they understand more about autism, and the one thing I'm gonna keep trying to do for David, I will try. I know he lives south of Ottawa, and that's okay, but I'm gonna try to get a dog for him because he loves dogs like I love dogs. I have a dog. Dogs are very good for people on the spectrum because dogs understand autism. They do. They understand it more than a lot of neurotypicals do. But it's great that I have allies and David has allies. And I'll always be an ally for David, and I always will advocate for autism because my videos will help out David too, because my videos go throughout the whole world. So, yeah. And David is awesome and cool, just like I am too. We're both awesome and cool, and both extraordinary and both special, because each individual, we're all unique. Each individual with autism is different. The famous saying is, you met someone with autism, you met someone with autism. And I dedicated this video for David James because I wanted to. I was diagnosed with autism 31 years ago during the middle of September. But yeah, it's basically 31 years ago. But I was born with autism. Just I didn't get diagnosed until I was in kindergarten. Yeah. And having autism is great. I would never trade it for anything in the world, anything in this universe. Nothing. And I'm glad I'm autistic, and I'm so glad that my newest friend is David James. Yeah, we both love cars. I line them up in a straight line. Well, it's just an autistic thing that autistics do. Sometimes we don't do it every day, but sometimes we just do. Like if the cars are parked, they're all parked in a line. Sometimes on a straight line, or if there's... That's why I love trains. And my new special interest for autism is pickleball. And yeah. And I know David's special interests, thanks to my friend. He likes watching the ships and boats come in the St. Lawrence. I could see them from the mouth of the St. Lawrence because I live in the Maritimes. And the St. Lawrence starts in the Maritimes. And then it ends around the Ottawa River. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to say this. That's it. To end this blog. And don't worry, David. I always will watch out for you. And I'll always educate people on autism to make it easier for me and you.